before, through those open doors, where I am now. Where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace, where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton Facebook page. Guess what? You can see us live right here in WGPL 1350 studio. And if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com, click and listen live, or you can go to 1400 AM or 1350 AM, and guess what? You can hear us all over the globe. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning. This is a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM and WPCE 1400 AM.
Facebook Live is on and popping, but let's welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
And they get a shout out.
Comment.
Oh, okay.
And we'll shout you out. We promise.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Yes.
And you'll get a shout out.
Shout it out.
Yeah.
Mr. E, you had a good weekend, I hope.
Had a great weekend. I churched a little bit, but I had a wonderful weekend.
That's marvelous. I did 2 Young Women Achieving Success mentoring programs sponsored by my foundation, Crystal Community Development Corporation. We were in the bowling alley. We had a wonderful, wonderful time with the youth, and it was just a fun thing.
Wonderful.
So great weekend. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Let us know what you did and how memorable it was.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. E, we're going to give the current job list.
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that now.
Okay.
Let's do that current job listing right about now. Listen, if you need a job, get your pen and piece of paper together. Just want to let you know that there are a lot of jobs out there now. I know eggs and milk are high, but in order for you to get eggs and milk, you got to have a job. Don't forget to go to Lowe's, Home Depot, UPS, United Postal Service, Federal Express. They're doing the hiring down there, and there are a lot of jobs are opening at the Norfolk International Airport.
Ooh, all right, you ready?
So here's some things that we got going on for you right now. WHRO, excuse me, is looking for a public media administrative assistant. Suffolk Public Library is looking for a library associate location service FT full-time.
All right, the Catholic Charities of Eastern Virginia, they need a VB Thrive mentor.
Yeah.
They also need a Aspire Mobility mentor as well.
The Virginia Beach Living Museums need a sales coordinator, a PR or marketing director, guest engagement association, greenhouse and nursery specialist, and a data coordinator.
Suffolk Center for Cultural Arts, they need a development director and another one.
Yeah, HR Cap looking for a senior accounting. They look for a pre-K teacher, education and training. They're looking for a human resource manager.
Habitat for Humanity, part-time booking association. HER, Youth and Family Services, they need an assistant.
Western Free Clinic looking for executive director. Virginia Stage Company is looking for a development associate.
Virginia Museum of Contemporary Art, they need an assistant director of development. The Children's Center, they need a site supervisor, speech language pathologist, and a pre-K teacher.
Nehemiah is looking for Nehemiah, Coastal of Virginia. Nehemiah. Nami is of Coastal of Virginia, looking for a director of development and marketing, and the Children Harbor Center is looking for a lead teacher.
Make sure you all go online. We're there on Facebook with this job listing. Make sure you like it and share it with others. Those that need jobs can get one. We got plenty of jobs on this list. Ms. Lee gave you some jobs that are available as well. And if you know of any jobs and you want to add to our collection, please just put it there. On our page.
That's right. All you have to do is put it there. If you know, that's right. Put it right there. Right there.
Ms. Lee, I want to say good morning to Wanda Mullen Walker and Roberta Carter. They're joining us now. So
morning.
You all that are there, make sure you put your name there. We want to shout you out. Mr. E, today is Monday.
Yeah, today is Monday, and it's
Mr. E, stop. Mr. E's not doing it. All right. Mr. E, today is Monday, and it is Sports Talk. Yeah. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
And look, we got a special guest on the phone, Mr. Brian Fuller. Oh my goodness, we can't wait to talk to him because he is just as happy as he can be. He's a fan of the 49ers. Oh my God. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Ms. Hinton, Mr. E. How are you all doing?
We're doing fine, and you can't help but be happy. Something went on last night. We're going to jump into it right now. Tell us about last night and why you feeling so good.
Oh, well Ms. Hinton, first of all, I want to say this is the greatest talk show in the whole wide world.
Thank
you guys are doing some wonderful, great things in your area, and I applaud you and congratulate you for trying to get men and women in your area. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Campaign, mentoring. I'm a part of mentoring as well here in Oklahoma.
Oh, very good.
Numbers, we help young men who are at risk. But aside all that, I've been wonderful.
I can hear it.
I've been blessed to come on the show and talk about the 49ers, and he called them the 40 wine. He talked real bad about the 49ers.
Oh, he did, huh?
And here it is again. It cooked up another great rivalry, which they were showing. People were watching the game about how Montana and the Cats and how the Dallas and 49ers rivalry is just intense. And once again, back-to-back years, the 49ers send the Cowboys packing home.
So you're not surprised. So you're not surprised. You predicted that you all would be the winner.
Yes, indeed. And I knew that Dallas played a good game.
Yes.
I cannot dispute that.
But Brian, go ahead.
I just said the defenses, both sides played exceptionally well. Both teams scored as well, but the critical part it came down to one of Dallas not making a tackle.
Yeah.
Through a play that Kittle had put down.
Yeah.
And which Mr. Eno, the bobbling catch, another great catch.
Yeah.
And turnover from that.
Yes. But you know what? I heard the professional commentators say that the 49ers made no mistake. Do you agree? They made no mistakes in this game yesterday?
I fully agree. The rookie quarterback, Brock Purdy, he did a mismanagement. They still were able to get a field goal off right before the half, but he kind of let a lot of time go by. And at the end, the running back, Elijah Mitchell, for the 49ers, could have ended the game earlier, which wouldn't have gave Dallas a possession had he not ran out of bounds.
Well, I want to say.
Other than that, they both played decent.
I want to say good morning to my good friend, Mr. Brian Fuller. Thank you so much for joining me, calling me first thing this morning. First thing this morning. But you know the thing about it, it was a great game. So I want to say congratulations to you and the 49ers for doing such a wonderful job on yesterday.
But you know what? I think the teams both, like you said, they played well. They're both good teams. They made it all the way to the playoffs. But you could tell they are good teams because the scores. The scores was so locked.
It was so
for
low.
the longest time, low and locked.
That's
and it
right.
was like, hey, the defense was playing over here, over here. It was just a game that, hey, you got two great players, two great teams playing.
Brian, when you looked at the game last night, was you on pins and needles?
Never.
Tell the truth.
Really?
No. In the beginning, I told myself at halftime, I said, you know what? Dallas is really playing some good ball on the road in a hostile environment. I said,
in a hostile environment.
Did you say hostile?
Oh yeah, Santa Claus. Hey,
fighting and all that stuff out there.
Dak was nervous.
Yes.
He was nervous.
Yes.
That's why he threw them interceptions.
That's right. That's right.
But Tony Pollard, I hated to see him.
I know it. Absolutely.
That's right. That's right.
Explosive player, and because I knew Ezekiel Elliott just didn't have any more juice left in him.
You know, if Tony had stayed in there yesterday and came back after halftime, you know, it would have been a flip side of the whole coin. I believe that Tony Pollard would have made a great difference in the game. You know, as I began to critique the Dallas Cowboys last night, the defense, Diggs, he didn't do right because you were talking about Kettle. When Kettle had, man, I just didn't understand. Now, what did you think should have happened to Kettle?
Man, Diggs is supposed to put his number 7. His shoulder pads, I'm talking about helmet all in that man's chest.
He should have laid him out. He should have
laid him out.
He should have laid.
He done Zeke at the end when Zeke was hiking the ball.
Did you see Zeke get? Did you see they laid Zeke out?
Laid him down.
I mean, here's the thing that I saw. You know, I can go on and on and on and then look at Micah Pearson. What did he do? He's gonna play middle linebacker, where he was really good at on each side of the line. He put more pressure on your rookie quarterback. I mean, a rookie quarterback playing beating seasoned folk. Well, he didn't get off like he wanted to, but he was a rookie playing season.
Rookie playing season. And I know that was the most intense defense he probably faced all year.
But they didn't lay him down like I thought they were going to lay him down. They did get him on the ground several times, but he got back up. They didn't lay him down too hard. But I just want to let our listening audience know, just because Mr. Fuller called Mr. Everette this morning, and I knew I was expecting it to happen. I want to say, Mr. Fuller, you did a wonderful, wonderful job. Did a wonderful job yesterday. So I hope folk in Oklahoma, now you in Dallas Cowboys town, make sure you tip it to around those folks.
Yeah, I'm gonna tip it to. I knew the majority of them didn't answer last night. I said, you know what, I'm gonna let them,
you get them later.
Recover and get their spirits up. So that's why I called Mr. E this morning. I knew last night it wasn't the right time. I didn't want to poke the bear.
Yeah. So Brian, what's next now for the 49ers? Who do you all play? What is your prediction?
The 49ers are playing. They have to go to Philadelphia.
Oh my!
East Coast, baby. East Coast.
Number 1 seed versus number 2. So
East Coast coming.
The 2 best teams in the NFC.
Coming back.
Where are
to
they
my
playing
division.
at? They're playing here on the East Coast.
Yes, in Philadelphia.
Oh,
they're not worried about Philly because Philly's been exposed.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. He hasn't seen the lights of the defense. Like
Ooh.
if you seen how they had that pressure on Dak,
Yes,
I'm talking about
absolutely.
Capalanga, the safety could have got him 2 or 3 times.
Yes, that's right.
And not only that, you had what you call what the Samoan boy that could have laid Dak out.
Yeah, right. The safety.
Yeah.
He was
fast
on Dak consistently. I mean, all back there in the backfield.
Yeah, fast too.
I look for them to do the same thing against the Eagles and come out victorious in another tough battle game because the Eagles are a tough team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull with the Eagles, and the reason why I'm pulling with the Eagles because they're in my division.
Well, that's fine. I mean,
they're in my division. I'd be kind of crazy pulling against my division, especially when Cowboys was in the division, the number 2 seed, and then the New York Giants was the number 3, and the Commanders was nobody there. So I'm gonna pull with Philly, and I'm predicting that the Philadelphia Eagles gonna be in the Super Bowl.
Whoa!
Playing who?
Playing against Cincinnati.
Oh my goodness! What do you think about that, Brian?
I actually thought that the Bills would have won at home this weekend in that snow up there.
I know it.
With DeMar showing up, much, prayers and thoughts to DeMar. It's great to see that young man.
Yeah.
Up and moving around. But Joe Cool is actually that cool.
That's right.
He don't croak under pressure.
That's right.
But I got to go with. I got some family in Kansas City, Missouri too. I had, a couple aunts. They moved up to Missouri from Oklahoma. So Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, they gonna win this week.
They gonna win against Cincinnati.
He's not going down to Burrow this week.
So you said they're gonna lose to Cincinnati.
I'm looking for a rematch.
Now who's gonna be in? So who's gonna be in the Super Bowl?
That's what I want to know.
I'm looking for Kansas City versus 49ers.
I guess you were gonna say that, but guess what? Look, there's plenty of room on the couch. There's Dollar Store just got some supply. Dollar Store just got some supply of batteries. So, I picked up you a couple of boxes. So come on and join the brother right here on the couch like everybody else.
Mr. Fuller, we want to say thank you for joining us. We're going to have you back. We want to see if you all are going all the way. And we support you. And thank you so much for being on.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, you guys continue much success. And Mr. E, hey,
y'all tried it.
You remember Al Green had a song, and he's a pastor as well. I know it's everything gonna be all right.
I tell you what, talking about a 49ers fan, Mr. He got you on this one.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Brian.
Much
love to you here.
Much love to you all, man. Keep doing what you are doing. And have a great week.
Thank you
do the same.
Too. Look, you all, we're going to open the phone lines. If you want to say congratulations to the 49ers, or if you want to just grit on somebody, let us know, because it wasn't just the Cowboys and the 49ers. The Bengals.
That's right.
And the Bills.
Yeah.
What do you think about that game?
Well, when I looked at it, I looked at the Bengals and the Bills game, and I said that Buffalo used to playing in the snow.
Yeah.
And so when I looked at Buffalo, and they still amped up because their safety is back home and all that. But when I looked at Cincinnati, and folks failed to realize that Cincinnati has snow too.
They have snow. What was the score?
The final score for the Cincinnati and the Buffalo Bills game was 27-10.
But you know what? I had high hopes for both teams because, first of all, my grandson is a Bengal. Well, he jumped over. He jumped to the Cowboys. Now he's a Philadelphia. But Bengal fan he is. And the Bills had a pretty good season.
That's right.
So I thought maybe they would make it. But Mr. E, tell us a little bit about that game beside the snow. Did you feel like it was a good game?
I felt that it was a little slow for me. It was off center because I don't like seeing professional football players playing in the snow.
I know.
And because I'm looking at their health, looking at if they hit that that snow, and this being the finals of the game, that they can easily get hurt. The telephone number to dial if you want to call in to 757-624-9475. If you want to say good morning to me and Miss Hinton, you can do that off. You want to try to rub me wrong. I had several players that was
several haters.
I mean, I had a whole lot of haters, Miss Hinton, like Mr. James West. I'm calling you out. Mr. James West, who's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, Mr. Earl Spruill, who's a Commander fan. All these cats, they called me this morning and want to call me out. 624-9475. They are the one that wanted to call me out to let me know. Just take it and grin and bear.
Well, look at Sheila. Sheila Robbins said, good morning. We did it. 49ers all the way. You know, she ride or die for her team.
That's right.
As well. Roberta, her team is Philadelphia
Eagles.
And they're doing quite well.
So I'm pulling with the Philadelphia Eagles, Roberta Carter squad. I'm pulling with them. 757-624-9475. If you want to call, Virginia Sawyer, my auntie, she began to want to rag me last night. And
who's her team?
She's got the Commanders. All them haters. All of them was haters. It was nothing but haters. Nothing but haters. See, because when the San Francisco 49ers won, my good friend, Mr. Brian Fuller from the Oklahoma, who's a San Francisco 49er fan, he began to have fun.
Good morning.
Good morning. I would like to talk to my good friend, Dr. Eddie.
Oh, well, go ahead. What do you say?
That's another hater.
What do you think? What do you want to say to Dr. Eddie?
I just want to congratulate Eddie Everett and the Cowboys for a good year.
They did have a good season. They should be proud, but they didn't go all the way. Why do you think they didn't make it past the 49ers?
I think they need a new quarterback.
Ooh, for real. But Steve, what do you think?
Well, they did wonderful with what they got. They worked with what they got. And so I'm proud of Dak, who is the quarterback. I'm proud of him.
Do you think they're going to keep the coach?
Well, I think he's need to stay there because there's a lot of teams. I think a foundation, first of all, you got to understand who the coach is, and he got to put his thing to action. He just coming from somebody else that was coaching him, and now he's got to put a foundation in them. Just like with the Commanders, what they gonna do? They don't have a home ground. They don't know where they're gonna go. They playing at a high school. They playing at a high school, and so I think they need to have a foundation.
Well, I tell you what.
Before in the foundation, we need a whole lot of stuff.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
But thank you so much for calling.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you. God bless you all. Look, you got the phone lines open.
9475. That's the telephone number. If you want to call, if you want to talk about the foot game, give us a call at 757-624-9475. I've never seen so many haters.
Well, you gotta hate because you hate, they hate. It's a backwards and forth thing. Good morning. Okay.
Good morning. Turn your radio down. Good morning.
Good morning, it's Roberta Carter.
Roberta, do you have the salt? You got the salt with you. I think you get ready to rub the salt in the wound. How you doing?
No, I'm doing fine. No, not really. I actually was pulling for the Cowboys last night.
Thank you so very, very much.
I'm sorry. I really was.
And that's like I'm pulling for your team this week, because y'all in our division. We got to support folk in the division.
That's right.
Roberta, how long have you been a Philadelphia fan?
Back in the 80s.
Wow, it's been a minute.
Mm-hmm. It's been a minute.
And why you love Philadelphia?
Well, really, I stuck with it. My husband,
I like that.
Was a Philadelphia fan, and then I met Michael Vick when I started working over in Newport News.
Wow.
Okay.
So that was really what cemented it in for me.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, Mr. E, he's feeling better because everybody's not a hater.
That's right.
And so But we're gonna be looking close at the Philadelphia Eagles. They get ready to play
against the San Francisco
49ers. What do you think? What's your prediction?
You know I want them birds to fly. Come on, man.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me what you think the score is going to be.
Ooh. Let's go with 40.
Wow.
Woo.
I think it's going to be a
high scoring
game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game too.
I tell you what, if Jalen get off, it's over.
Oh, well, I tell you what, we're gonna see, Roberta. We're gonna see. We want to hear from you once that game is over, and let's see what happens. Who's going all the way to the top? Who's going to the Super Bowl?
I want those Eagles to be there.
Oh, the Eagles.
Playing against who?
I think Kansas.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Well, I tell you what, Philadelphia had a great season so far, and we're going to be checking them out. Thank you so much, Roberta, for calling.
All right.
God bless you. So, yeah, Miss
624-9475. We can take one more caller.
Yes.
Pick up the telephone right now. Give us a call at 757-624-9475. All haters, we're taking your call just as well.
All right. Kobe Hurst, the Eagles and the Chiefs. You all give me in the chat, let me know your prediction and what do you think the score is going to be? Mr. E, you said already that Philadelphia and who else is going to the top?
Philadelphia and Cincinnati going to be there.
What?
That's right. Philadelphia. I believe that Mahomes got hurt, so he's not going to be unless they shoot him up and all that stuff. But I believe that Mahomes is not going to be their savior this year.
Diane Carter. Who is your team? I forgot. Let me know in the chat who your team is. I want to say good morning to you. And I'm telling you, Miss LaWanda Tiller, we know how you feel about the Cowboys. She said, Mr. E, what LaWanda say? She said, Mr. E, I was so sad to see our boys lose. Absolutely.
You know, LaWanda, I was looking at them boys on yesterday, and I said to myself, these critical mistakes that they're made. I mean, these critical. See, first of all, you got to come to play. And the defense came to play. They did a wonderful job. Yeah. The offense, they didn't come. The defensive cornerback didn't come to play. They would have never. And then the kicker, we got to look for another kicker.
Yes.
And then when you looked at that bobble ball that was in the air, bobble on the head, bobble in the hand, when you looked at that bobble ball that's in the air, then Diggs supposed to have laid him out. Ooh. But that what gave them energy. That made them come back because Kettle caught that bobble ball.
Miss LaWanda, tell us who you think going all the way to the Super Bowl and what the score going to be. I tell you what, folks going to be betting left and right on that Super Bowl, and it's going to be amazing. She said, I forgot Mahomes' ankle was hurt.
That's right. That's
yes.
Right. He might have a chip bone in it, but guess what? He still played and limped and played, but but he has football in his heart.
Yes. What's next? Who's next? What's going on? We got how many games? Just what?
So only
4
thing
teams?
you got 4 teams going to be playing. You got the San Francisco 49ers going to be playing against the Philadelphia Eagles. You got the Cincinnati Bengals going to be playing against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
So Dallas Cowboys did make it to almost the final.
That's what I'm saying. You all did good. Congratulations. Desi Cohn said, hello, heart heard about our boys. But I tell you what, it was a good season for them as well. And we just glad that they went that far. Look, come on over here for a few minutes. You all be blessed. Enjoy this wonderful day. And we'll see you back here on Wednesday.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. Don't forget to join us on Wednesday, Issues Concerning Men, with our special guest, Bishop Abel Sutton. And for more information about FYI, give us a call at 757-714-7861. And don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on WGPL 13. 1450 WPCE 1400 Peace 95.3 FM.
So, Mr. E, we see where on Saturday, was it the Eagles and the Giants played? Was that a Friday? What day was that, Mr. E?
On Sunday, we had the Giants and the Eagles, and then on Saturday we had the Giants and the Eagles.
Okay. Did we have okay.
No, on Sunday, Saturday you had the Giants and the Eagles. And then you had the Jaguars play also.
Okay.
So you on the 21st you had the Jaguars play, and the Jaguars won. I got to look that up again.
Yeah, you got to look.
But on Saturday you had Philadelphia Eagles play. You know.
Absolutely.
And
the
so
Eagles
what a
and
wonderful.
The Giants. That was a good game too.
That was a good game. I mean,
Absolutely.
Jaguars. They did a wonderful job. Jacksonville Jaguars. They played on. They played against the Chiefs, so you know they're out. So
they're out.
They're out.
But I'm telling you, the Bengals and the Bills. You know, that to me that was a good game. But playing in the snow is not all that attractive. You know, but hey, the Bengals did what they did. They came through. The score was 27-10. You know, I'm so sorry. I know the Bills didn't make it. I kind of did. I had high hopes because the Bills started out really good in their season, and then they were making off and on mistakes, and not. But they did okay this season. They just couldn't make it all the way.
Miss Hinton, the stage is set now. You're down to who's going to be the best in the AFC and the best in the NFL. So you got 49ers against the Eagles, and you got the Bengals against Kansas City.
Absolutely.
These are down to the wire. And I want to congratulate the Dallas Cowboys.
Absolutely.
At least we made it to almost the final round. A lot of folk didn't think that we was going to make it that far, but hey, for all that didn't think, you know, we getting closer.
You all had a good season. Let's just tell it like it is. And but I tell you what, we're going to forge ahead. We're going to see what the Bengals are going to do. The 49ers is still in it to win it, but we're going to see if you all are that good. Philadelphia Eagles, a whole lot of folk got high hopes for the Philadelphia Eagles.
You know, Miss Hinton, I got my hope, my dibs on the Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals being in the Super Bowl.
That's going to be a good game. I wish I could go. Yeah, anybody want to give me a ticket and get me in the skybox? I'm still trying to get. Miss LaWanda said, at this point, I'm not sure if I want to watch the Super Bowl. Miss LaWanda, go on and watch it, girl. Go on and watch that game because, hey, you can always look. There's always 2024.
That's right.
And you keep, just keep being positive, keep hope alive, and we're gonna join everybody back after this season for next season, and let's see what happens.
That's right. Keep hope alive, Miss LaWanda. Keep it going on. You're gonna be all right.
One thing I know, you ride or die for your team, and that's the main thing. It's sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But honey, being ride or die for a team for years and years and years is absolutely marvelous.
I want to say good morning to Miss Roberta Carter, Miss Jewel Corporal, Miss Sheila Robinson, Miss Diane Carter, Miss LaWanda Tillett, Mr. Desi Combs. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world.
Yes, Wanda. We had Wanda Walker up there. Kobe Hurd is here. Let's see who else. Just a whole lot of folk on here. Thank you so much for joining us and enjoying our sports talk. I want to say thank you to Brian Fuller for being on, being gracious, being happy, he
has nice. To be the boldest fella in the whole world.
Oh my goodness, because it could have gone either way.
That's right.
Right.
But the reason why I say he had to be bold because he said he waited until the fire settled down last night before he called. So he called me early this morning and he said, hey, look, hey, how you doing?
Well, Mr. E, some folks are sticking to the folks, but it's really just a really great feeling to hear how people ride or die for their teams, or sometimes they do throw a little shade, but it's all in fun. It's sports, and it's really nice.
That's right.
Miss Lawanda says, I'm a fan of football. Just need the Chiefs to take a break and give someone else a chance.
Well, she's right about that. The Kansas City Chiefs has been there for eons and look like they're from the AFC, the young boys. They holding it down.
They're holding it
They're
down.
holding it down. But see, Cincinnati was there with them last year, so we're looking for a ride or die. I'm looking for the Cincinnati Bengals to do what they do.
That is marvelous. So if you all have any predictions, put it down in the chat. But we're just thankful for our sports talk. We're going to be continuing our sports talk all the way to the Super Bowl. Then we're going to switch a Rooney to the NBA, which we're very excited about that, and some other sports as well. Upcoming shows. Look, we got our February coming. Mr. E just said we have on Wednesday.
That's right. You don't miss this.
Absolutely.
On Wednesday, you got Mr. Bishop Abel Sutton will be coming to talking with us on Wednesday with issues concerning men. What's underneath the hat. Listen to me. A lot of men may not expose and tell you, what's going on with them. But if you listen to them through the course of the year, if you listen to them through the course of the year, you can find some ideal things that you think that they might like for Valentine's Day, for Father's Day, and even for Christmas. You can find some of the things that they like, and you can not just give them a card or some dollar store socks and a wrench and hammer.
Well, we're going to be talking about that.
So that's what we will be talking about
in February.
Yeah.
We're going to visit love, that love thing, now, body, faith, hope, and charity. We're going to be talking about relationships. We're going to talk about conflict resolution. We're going to be talking about gifts and giving, and what men want and what they don't say they want, but they think you can read their mind and whatnot. We're going to be talking about all that, honey. And we're going to talk to our ladies on Friday. We'll have a nice topic for you all to call in on Friday as well. And we're going to keep this thing going, moving, and everything. Also, we're going to be serving that tea, honey.
That's
and
right.
Look, we're going to have to address something that's happening here right now in the Hampton Roads area. Monday, this is the casino day, opening of the River Casino in Portsmouth. And we're going to be talking about, what the highlights are, what to expect. Who's there? I mean, there's so many people that are going to be there. They're going to cover it all day today. But we're also going to talk about the darker side of gambling, Mr. E, because see, with gambling and stuff, it has to come with responsibility.
That's right.
You have to do it responsibly, and we're going to talk about it and how you can stay out of the hands of the fowler, honey, and not get yourself addicted and lose all your things.
They said that if you got a problem, go to Gamblers Anonymous and call 1-800-GAMBLING. I think that there's going to be a lot of folks that, here's my take on the casino.
Mm-hmm.
The casino has been put there and is supposed to make the city of Portsmouth a lot of loot. Mm-hmm. And I pray and I hope that they don't go in and steal the money. They stealing everything else.
That sound like that tea. You serving that tea on the Monday. What?
I just hope, because Portsmouth has a habit of they want to steal. I mean, you look
allegedly.
You look at all that funding that
that's
they
allegedly, y'all.
Look at all that funding that they had from the hurricane or from the virus.
Not from the cars, because the cars that showed up.
Yeah, with the car, where were they at until the heat came on? And they got three mayors that can't keep a job. So I have a problem with Portsmouth.
But see, Mr. E, beside gambling, they're going to have shopping in there. They're going to have Top Golf. They're going to have theater. They're going to have shows. They're going to have restaurants. And so we have high hopes for Portsmouth. It kind of been a little desolate at times, but now they're trying to revive it in some kind of way. Again, we are going to follow, the stories, and hopefully, people will go in there and they will, play responsibly. We don't want you to, lose your mortgage, your home, and all that kind of stuff, by just, going in there and just losing. So there's a lot more going on than just gambling, but also we, FYI Radio Show, we're going to cover some of the do's and the don'ts.
Now, have you ever been over in Portsmouth? You've been over in Portsmouth before, but when you go on the off-ramp on Frederick Boulevard,
Yes.
when you go on Victory Boulevard, there's a bunch of cats that's standing there frozen.
What's the E? Why they there?
They're standing there frozen.
Look, Miss LaWater said just plain messy and embarrassing.
They standing there frozen, trying to get that next hit. You know, so Portsmouth,
they guarantee plenty of security now. Plenty of security. And listen, even though people may feel like it's an issue for parking, once everything's settled down, and just get normal, you'll have plenty of parking and everything. But the thing about it, go in there and conduct yourselves like you should. Don't look. You got to watch out for the pickpockets. You got to watch out for those trying to bring guns and do all kind of things. But it's entertainment. And like I said, be responsible and don't overdo the alcohol. Sometimes they say, Mr. Alcohol and gambling go hand in hand. Don't y'all go in there to becoming alcoholics and folks that are just in there just to gamble and lose. You got to be responsible.
It looks so beautiful from what I've seen on TV.
Say it is.
It looks so beautiful, and the space that they have guiding it, where they guide it at. I just hope I just pray that they take the funds that they got and get folk off the street.
Well, that sounds really good, Mr. E. We hope your wish comes true. But Portsmouth have high hopes. Look, leaders, you do make sure you get it together. Stop all this fighting and carrying on, and make sure you're taking care of your city. The LaWater tells us that the real robbery happens when they get off the premises. So we're going to see how things what's that, frozen from okay, this, let's switch the subject. Lord have mercy. But anyway, look, I want you all to still remember our Young Women Achieving Success program. We're recruiting young ladies. We got a chance to get the information out to the schools in the city of Chesapeake, the surrounding area. So we're wishing for the best and just expand it. But I tell you what, the girls that we had have already this evening. We had them out at our bowling event, and we're gonna love on them, and we're gonna mentor and just help them to rise above and develop young leaders. So we're excited about it.
And I want to say congratulations to the young women. Listen, y'all started look like for many years and still keeping it going.
Absolutely.
And the event that folks got to understand, it's a free event.
It's a free event, program.
And all you got to do is bring your daughters, your girls out there and let them be little girls and talk to someone, because sometimes they don't want to talk to you.
Girls 10 to 17 can be a part of the program. I don't care if it's one girl. I'm going to definitely mentor that one child, honey. So whether it's 1 or 1,000 or 1,000,000, honey, these girls are going to get what they need. So thank you so much. You can call 757-287-6792 or drop me something in the inbox, and so we can do our thing. So yeah, we've done the upcoming shows. Don't forget the Royal Ladies Pie, Bullion, book, What's Underneath Your Nose. Follow us on social media. And Mr. E's going to tell us how you can be a special guest sponsor, intern with FYI Radio Show.
If you want to be a special guest sponsor or intern with FYI Radio Show, all you have to do is email us or inbox us on Edward Everett Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, Lady Hinton Facebook page, or email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. That's FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com, or call us at 757-714-7861. Again, that telephone number is 757-714-7861.
We're going to try to pop on this evening at 6 o'clock and just go over some things that we're doing. That's God right. Bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
2 up, 2 down. VA.